Friends, I welcome you back to Kadu Dundagi from the Roman Catholic Diocese of Banjul. I am your presenter, Reverend Father Peter Lopez. The Organization of Catholic Men for Development is a group of young men, Catholic men in the Diocese of Banjul, who came up with this idea of forming this group. They first met at where we call the former DYC room, and they developed a constitution, and they adopted the constitution on the 16th of December 2012 at St. Charles Luanga Parish. Then they formed what we call an interim executive on the 16th of December. And since then they have made their plan of activities and work has begun. Their mission is to support, create and nurture a Christian environment founded on the doctrine of faith, hope and love. And their values are values of love, fruitfulness, faithfulness, decency, caring and sharing. Two of their members came to our GPI studios in the persons of Ernest Mende and Joseph Coley, and they had this interview with Matthew Mende. Take a listen.
So welcome to the program.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now let me begin with you, Mr. Joe Coley. Can you brief us about the formation of this group?
Thank you very much, Matthew. If you look at the diocese, at large, we have a lot of groups, and definitely these groups are doing very well. So when we just, a number of Catholic men, sat down, looked at all what these groups are doing, and we felt that it is time for us, to come together, form, another group with a maybe different, different thought. That's why, we decided, to form this group to complement, the efforts, of all the other groups, because all of them are doing very well, answering to the clarion call of being Catholics, as a baptized, Christian. Now that, our church is self-reliant, we want to definitely redouble our efforts, to play our quota in spreading the gospel. So that's why, we came up, with this group. We had series of consultations. It's been dragging on, for the past 2 years. But we said, as the church grew, it took time, So we said no problem. So teething problems are all teething. On the 16th of December last year, we were able to adopt the constitution.
Okay.
Because we looked at it, sent it to some legal minds, they approve of it. We sent it to, our priests, they looked at it and they okayed it. So on the 16th we adopted it, and now we have an interim. We have an interim executive in place, so that at least they will take care of this year, and then maybe by January we'll have another. Constitution says every 2 or 3 years, so we have to. So we'll have to wait until January, and then we do the election. Yes, of course it's rotational and it's diocesan. It's diocesan. So we hold the meetings every month, and then we jump from one parish to the other. Usually it's the third month third Sunday of the month. That's when we at least we met in St. Teresa's, we met Resurrection. Now the next meeting will be on the 21st in St. Kizito, because we want to touch base. Yeah, because we've already met, the authorities of the diocese.
That was my next question. And every group, of course, will have its aims and objective to guide them. Then what's yours?
Yes, we said amongst our aims and objectives, we said to support the social, economic, physical, and spiritual development of the church. Okay, to assist in mobilizing financial and material resources for the development of the church. To organize retreats, seminars, fellowship, outreach programs, and other fora to promote positive Catholic moral values and virtues among members. To network with groups and or individuals with similar values within and outside the Diocese of Banjul. Then to facilitate the acquisition and provision of grants, fellowships, and scholarships, internship, and or employment for members and the Diocese of Banjul. Now look, I just want to buttress on this, because when we talk of scholarships, because we've seen that most of us are from humble backgrounds, very, very poor backgrounds. But at least by the grace of God, we're able to at least, most of us, some of us are, not all of us, but some of us are in places of employment, at least, and very, very influential. So that's why we're talking about internship, and maybe, in fact, helping our young, Catholics, to be educated, so that at least they will be able to get very good jobs to further help strengthen the Catholic Church. Because at least if you, if you well educated and you get a good job, at least you'll be able to contribute,
for the development of the Catholic Church and
yes,
your family as well.
As your family as well. So that is what that is this bullet point. And then, of course, to provide counseling, career development, and leadership training for young people. Because, like we say, most of our young people are confused and scattered. So, like, we want, like, once in a while, we'll organize career development, so that at least because you see, people go up to grade 12 and they don't know exactly. You ask them, what do you want to do in the future? They don't even know. Some end up in the science stream, some in the commerce or arts, and then they're confused. You see a science student jumping into commerce, and they're like, so like we want to help them, counsel them, and then organize seminars so that they try to discover themselves at a very early age. You see. And then, of course, to promote positive awareness on issues surrounding HIV/AIDS, alcohol, and substance abuse, because this is very serious. This is very serious. I know you go to Catholic programs. You see sometimes,
sure,
the behavior and all those things. So these are some of the things that we want a positive change, and positive outlook. We're not talking alcohol. The abuse is what is bad. So we're looking into some of these things. And then, of course, to provide support to members in times of need, of course. We're going to, as a group, we will have to, in as much as we help, the others, we also have to help ourselves so that we grow, physically, we grow mentally, so that at least, we can be, at least togetherness, bind us together, we have to try and unity is strength. So we have to try and see each other's weaknesses, and we try to, to help,
support,
so that at least all of us will grow spiritually and morally and physically together.
I'll just engage our brother here, Mr. Mendy, to tell us brief about the formation of this organization of Catholic Men for Development in Wolof, and your aims and objectives.
Okay. Jërëjëf Matthew ci laajte bi ma laajte nii suñ ñëw tey fii mooy pour waxtaanee mbootaay bu ees buñ taxawal mu nekk mbootaay boo xam ne mbootaay cooj bi la mbootaay bii nag ay mbootaay góor la loo tax ñu ooyee ko Catholic Men, Organisation of Catholic Men, mbootaay Catholic góori Catholic yu ñëw nekk benn pour seet naka la ñu jàppale dimbale cooj bi ndax mun a dem kanam mooy turi mbootaay bi nag ñu ngi ko door di xalaat depuis ñaari at ci gannaaw jëloon nañu ay waxtu ak ay liggéey yu jàmp pour ñu mun a ñëw ba fuñ nekk nii ay góor comme ni ma ko waxee ñoo xalaatoon xalaat bi ne waaw léegi waaw dëgg la ci biir jàngu catholique bi am na ay groupe yu bari ay mbootaay yu bari te ñu ngi def liggéey yu bari liggéey yu rafet tamit ñun suñ boppa am na ci mbootaay yuñ bokka waaye ñu gis ne ba tey liggéey gi bari na am na ba tey groupe yoo xam ne war nañoo mun a ñëw yokka seen liggéey ci loolu tax ñu taxawal mbootaay bi te mbootaay bi fu mu jëm mooy pour seet naka la ñu jàppale cooj bi pour cooj bi mun a jëm kanam ndaxte gis nañ ne liggéey gi bari na waaw comme nu ma ko waxee door noonu na ñaari at ci gannaaw waaye ci at bi ñu romba di 2012 décembre fukki fan be juróom benn bi 16 si lañ taxawal suñ constitution bi mooy charte boo xam ne mooy taxawal mbootaay bi wax ne nii ak nii la ñoo jaar lii mooy suñ jubluwaay ak loolu gannaaw loolu waxtaan nañ ak vicar général comme ka xam nañ ne bishop nekkut fi waxtaan nañ ak moom won nañ ko suñ